off out of California, hit a tanker in Idaho, accelerate up to Montana, hitting high Mach over Denver, hang a right turn in New Mexico, out over the Los Angeles Basin, up the coast of California, hang a right turn in Seattle, back into Sacramento, 2 hours, 30 minutes. And we would do that just to gain time and experience. One day, Walter, we're on our last training mission, Walter and I could see downtown LA from Tucson. I could see the entire western United States bathed in a warm glow of September afternoon. Radios are quiet, smooth as glass. There's not a gauge moving in my cockpit. Yeah, I'm checking the mirror, and I'm thinking, we bad. Built the model as a kid, and I'm flying the jet. At that moment, I was just feeling so good. And then I thought, poor Walter has to monitor 5 radios in the back seat. So I picked up the title to listen to what he's listening to. Now, I wasn't very comfortable giving up control of my radios because I was a single-seat guy all my life. Now I'm in the family model, and I got to share the radio. He's the radio guy now. So Walter's monitoring LA Center, who has us on their scope, but of course we're above controlled airspace. And LA Center, of course, as you know, they got to deal with, well, you guys. People want to know they're at ground speed. And sure enough, there's some Cessna, LA Center, Cessna, November, Alpha, you got a ground speed readout for us? Now, you know as well as I know, Center all want to sound like Gene Kranz of Apollo 13. They all want to talk in that same voice. Houston, we have a problem. Did you ever notice that Center guys are all the same guy? Jacksonville Center, Cleveland Center, Seattle, LA, that's the same voice. And you know what? We like that as pilots. Because when we're in that thunderstorm over Oklahoma City out of gas and ideas and sweating our G-suit, we want to hear that warm in the womb voice that says, radar contact, descend and maintain 2,000. Runway is 12 o'clock, 6 miles. Yeah, I want to hear that voice. So that kind of makes this story work. Now you also know that you could be Joe Bag of Donuts on your first flight, or John Glenn. You get the same voice. Cessna November Alpha, we show you 90 knots, 90 knots on the ground. Right after that, a Twin Bonanza, or Twin Beach, or whatever the hell they are, came up on frequency. LA Center, you got a ground speed readout for us. I guess he was proud of his new plane, wanted to pimp the guy. And you can see Center probably thinking it's Friday afternoon, why me? Get off free, but he's not going to say that. He's going to talk to him like he's Air Force One, right? Twin Bonanza, we show you 120, 120 knots on the ground. And right after that, a Navy F-18 out of Lemoore popped up on frequency. And you knew it was a Navy guy because he talked very cool on the radio. Center does the 5-2 speed check. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Dusty 5-2 is a ground speed indicator in a $1 million F-18 cockpit. Why are we calling Center to broadcast our speed? Oh, I get it. We are just the meanest, baddest, fastest military jet in the valley today. We're taking our little Hornet jet over Mount Whitney. We want everyone from Fresno to the coast to know what mill speed is. And I almost heard an ounce of glee in the controller's voice, like I think we put an end to this. Dusty 5-2, we show you 620, 620 knots on the ground. There was a hush on frequency. There wasn't an airliner from Seattle to San Diego that wanted to be next on frequency. And a 12-year-old was reaching for the mic. Now I'm thinking, is this the right situation or what? And I go, oh wow, Walter's in charge of the radios. No, all that training, a year of training, I don't want to upset Walter. No, it's a Navy, they must die, it must die now. I know, but it'll upset Walter and I want us to be good for the next 4 years. At that moment, I heard a click of the mic button in the back seat. Ladies and gentlemen, Walter and I became a crew at that moment. Walter in his very best innocent voice. LA Center, Aspen 30. Have you got a ground speed readout for us? See, he's got to give you that same voice. You can almost hear a collective gasp on frequency from everyone, like, oh, it would be stupid about that. Spin 30, we show you 1,987 knots. When I knew I was going to like Walter a lot for the next 4 years, and he came back and said, Center, we're showing a little closer to 2,000. For the first time in my Air Force career, I heard Center say, well, your equipment's better than ours. So just for those few moments, oh yeah. It was fun, and it was great. It wasn't always that much fun. There were a lot of dangerous, tense moments in the airplane. But that's the story. So when you see it on the internet, and you will, you can now say you've actually heard it.